All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate 9th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gandhinagar this morning. Enforcement Directorate registers money laundering case against former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and others in connection with illegal mining. CBI arrests 6 people including a Director of Sports Authority of India for alleged corruption. ISRO to share its expertise in space sector and train 45 countries in nano-satellite making. In Colombia, 10 people killed in a car bombing at police academy in capital Bogota. And in cricket, India win toss and elect to bowl against Australia in third and final ODI at Melbourne. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 9th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gandhinagar this morning. Heads of 5 countries and more than 30,000 national and international delegates, including CEOs of major companies from India and abroad, are expected to attend the biennial 3-day event. Our correspondent reports that there will be an exclusive roundtable interaction of Prime Minister with sovereign wealth funds, pension funds and institutional investors. A report.
The summit will focus on strengthening trade and exports, growth of service sector, youth engagement and empowerment, and showcasing Gujarat as a leader of a new India. There are several first-of-its-kind events that will organize in this edition of Vibrant Gujarat Summit. These are exclusive roundtable interaction of Prime Minister with sovereign wealth funds, pension funds, and institutional investors. Other events organized as a part of Vibrant Gujarat Summit are 10-day-long Ahmedabad Shopping Festival on the line of Dubai Shopping Festival, exhibition on futuristic technology and space exploration in collaboration with NASA at Science City. Yogesh Pandya, Air News, Ahmedabad.
Yesterday, Prime Minister inaugurated Vibrant Gujarat Global Trade Show, which is a part of the summit. Mr. Modi also inaugurated the 1,500-bed Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Institute of Medical Sciences and Research in Ahmedabad yesterday. Mr. Modi said it will be linked to the Ayushman Bharat scheme so that poor people can avail medical facilities free of cost. The Prime Minister said this will be the first government hospital to have a helipad. Mr. Modi said the constitutional amendment to provide 10% reservation to economically weak poor in the general category was achieved due to the political will of his government. Enforcement Directorate ED has filed a money laundering case against former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and some bureaucrats in connection with illegal mining in those states. Recently, the CBI had registered a criminal complaint in the matter, saying it was probing the role of Akhilesh Yadav and others in the mining case. Official sources said the ED has now filed the case under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. More from our correspondent.
The Enforcement Directorate is looking to check the money trail in the illegal mining case, and the agency will see if alleged illegal funds earned as bribe in these cases were laundered by the accused. ED may question the accused in illegal mining scam which took place between 2012 and 2016. This action comes days after CBI, which is also probing the case, conducted raids at various places in the state, including the residence of IS officer V. Chandrakala. According to FIR filed by CBI, Akhilesh Yadav, who was the Chief Minister of the state between 2012 and 2017, held the mining portfolio during 2012 to 13, and his role is also under scanner. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
The Central Bureau of Investigation has taken into custody 6 people, including Sports Authority of India SAI Director and 3 officials in connection with a case of alleged corruption. The arrests were made during searches at SAI office in New Delhi yesterday. There were complaints against few officers and staff for accepting bribes for work approval. Reacting to the development, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore said the government is committed to ensure corruption-free India. In a video posted on his Twitter handle, the minister said when the government found corrupt practices by few officers in the SAI, it had given information to relevant agencies who arrested them. He said the centre will continue to have zero-tolerance approach towards corruption.
हमें खबर लगी कि हमारे खेल विभाग के कुछ अधिकारी भ्रष्टाचार कर रहे हैं। हम उनका तबादला कर सकते थे, लेकिन उससे समस्या हल नहीं होती, सिर्फ छुप जाती। जैसा हमारी सरकार के साथ जनता उम्मीद करती है, हमने ये इन्फॉर्मेशन जांच एजेंसीज को दी और उन्होंने कुछ महीनों की जांच के बाद खेल विभाग के कुछ अधिकारियों को गिरफ्तार करा है। वो अपनी जांच को सही अंजाम तक लेकर जाए, यही हमारी उम्मीद है। और खेलों से या किसी भी विभाग से हर तरह का करप्शन खत्म हो, ऐसी हमारी चेष्टा रहेगी, हमारी कोशिश रहेगी।
The Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana has crossed the milestone of 1 crore beneficiaries as on the 14th of this month. The centre's flagship scheme, launched on 7th of August 2016, incentivizes employers to promote employment generation. An official release said 1,24,000 establishments have benefited from the scheme. Under the scheme, the government pays full employees' contribution of 12% towards Employees' Provident Fund and Employees' Pension Scheme for a period of 3 years to new employees registered with EPFO with a salary of up to 15,000 rupees per month. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. India will train participants from 45 countries in nano-satellite making through a new capacity building program. The program, named Unispace Nano-Satellite Assembly and Training by ISRO, Unnati, was flagged off by Minister of State and Department of Space, Jitendra Singh, in Bengaluru yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, ISRO Chairman K. Sivan said the program allows India to share its knowledge and expertise in space sector with other countries. ISRO will train 90 officials from 45 countries in 3 batches. The first batch will have 30 participants from 17 countries. The program is the Space Agency's initiative to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the first United Nations Conference on the Exploration and Peaceful Uses of Outer Space in 1968. Chairman TRI Ram Sevak Sharma said India is ready for 5G technology. In an exclusive interview to All India Radio News, he said that India is technologically advanced and TRI will provide all assistance for smooth and easy rollout of 5G.
We are certainly ready for 5G. There's no reason why, in fact, India in recent years have been ahead of the technology curve rather than being behind it. In fact, today, technologies get developed in India and then get deployed. It will definitely come, and the Department of Telecom have taken steps to ensure the smooth and easy rollout of the 5G. And whatever are the regulatory steps required, we'll continue to provide that assistance.
Mr. Sharma said the new framework for broadcasting and cable services was brought to benefit customers. He added that the new framework empowers the customers and provides transparency to various other stakeholders. The Kumbh Mela, which began at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday, is attracting large number of devotees every day. On the first day, a record 2.25 crore people took holy dip at the Sangam, the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. Our correspondent reports that people from across the nation are appreciating the facilities at Kumbh 2019.
Saints and seers said this is a real Devya, Bhavya and Swachh Kumbh. Talking to All India Radio News, Balak Yogeshwar Nath said this Kumbh is commendable.
ये कुंभ वास्तव में सराहनीय है। साधु संत महात्मा सभी खुश हैं। सरकार का ये जो इस तरीके का प्रयास और ऐसा जो महाकुंभ इस तरीके का इसका रूप दिया गया, ऐसे कभी हम लोगों ने कभी नहीं देखा अपने जीवन में।
Swami Vijay Puri ji from Gujarat said government and administration have made a very good facilities.
कुंभ का बहुत सुंदर व्यवस्था है इस साल। अन्य साल से बहुत ही सुंदर सुंदर सुविधा प्राप्ति हो रही है। बहुत ध्यान रख रहे हैं छोटे छोटे विषयों पे भी, और इतनी संख्या बेहद है इस साल। प्रशासन ने जितना सुविधा बना के रखी थी ये भी हम लोगों को प्राप्ति हो रही है, इसलिए मैं सरकार को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ।
शशांक कुमार, कुंभ मेला सिटी, प्रयागराज।
In Colombia, 10 people were killed and 65 others injured in a car bombing at a police academy in capital Bogota yesterday. Defence Ministry said the terrorist act was carried out using a vehicle packed with 80 kilograms of explosives. It said an investigation has been launched to find those responsible for this terrorist act. President Ivan Duque said all Colombians reject terrorism and the country is united in fighting it. In the third and final ODI against Australia at Melbourne, India opted to bowl first after winning the toss. India have made 3 changes to their playing 11 with all-rounder Vijay Shankar replacing pacer Mohammad Siraj. Spin bowling all-rounder Kedar Yadav has been inducted in place of Ambati Rayudu, while leg spinner Yuzvendra Chahal gets his first game of the series as Kuldeep Yadav was rested. When reports last came in, Australia were 1 for the no-loss in first over. After concluding Australia tour with today's ODI, Team India will travel to New Zealand to play 5 one-day international and 3 T20 matches. The first ODI between India and New Zealand will be played at Napier on Wednesday. In Khelo India Games at Pune, host Maharashtra continues to be on top of the medal tally with 68 gold, 51 silver and 62 bronze medals. Yesterday, it made a clean sweep of gold medals in the boys and girls under 17 and under 21 Kho-Kho competition. Delhi are still waiting to get past the 50 gold mark as they have 47 gold, 32 silver and 44 bronze. Haryana is at number 3 position with 38 gold, 36 silver and 38 bronze. We have a report.
After Maharashtra's clean sweep in Kho-Kho, Haryana reached 3 of the 4 semi-finals of the Kabaddi competition. Chhattisgarh will be seen in action in 2 finals. In under-21 football, Mizoram reached final. They await the winners of the other semi-final to be contested between Kerala and Punjab. Kabaddi and tennis finals, basketball, table tennis, hockey and volleyball semi-finals are scheduled for today. Action will also be seen in archery and boxing. Nitin Kelkar, AIR News, Pune.
And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Saira Mujtaba.
Thank you, Anuja. Almost all the dailies have covered the news of the central government removing the CBI Special Director. CBI versus CBI, Asthana shifted out of agency, writes the Asian Age. The Indian Express headline says, after Verma, his rival Asthana is moved out along with 2 other CBI officers considered close to ex-director. The Pioneer reports about an elite unit of commandos drawn from the 3 services named Armed Forces Special Operations Division on the line of the US Special Operations Command under the headline, India to raise its own sails. Give names for Lokpal by February end, reports DNA on the deadline set by the Supreme Court for the Lokpal Search Committee to recommend names for appointment of the country's first Lokpal. It also adds, upset with delays, Anna Hazare may go on hunger strike. National Business Register in works, writes the Tribune, on the government planning to create a business enterprise register having details of all kinds of business being run in the country, setting aside 300 crore rupees for this economic census. The decision on the new Supreme Court judges creating storm have raised questions on the move to review, recall the collegium choice. Media leaks adverse material led to U-turn on new Supreme Court judges, is the headline in the Times of India. All the economic dailies have covered the news of the promoter of the cash-strapped Jet Airways offering to infuse 700 crore rupees and pledge all shares on the condition that his stake should not drop below 25%. Goyal hits back with new flight plans, says the Economic Times. And finally, the heritage building Gulshan Mahal in Mumbai, known for qawwalis and cultural gatherings, is all set to return in a new avatar as the home of the National Museum of Indian Cinema, informs The Hindu. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Saira. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate 9th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gandhinagar this morning. Enforcement Directorate registers money laundering case against former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and others in connection with illegal mining. CBI arrests 6 people, including a director of Sports Authority of India, for alleged corruption. ISRO to share its expertise in space sector and train 45 countries in nano-satellite making. In Colombia, 10 people killed in a car bombing at Police Academy in capital Bogota. And in cricket, India win toss and elect to bowl against Australia in third and final ODI at Melbourne. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.